Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to look at a range of race suits from the brand Madwave. Over 5 years of this swimming channel, I've reviewed so many different brands, but Madwave have just featured the once. And that was in a video where I looked at my favorite swim caps, because I did purchase a Madwave cap years ago to race in. In my lifetime, I've also had a few other Madwave products, such as a massive dustbin lid sized pair of hand paddles. And that's because Madwave makes so much awesome stuff. Every piece of swimming equipment, from bungees to parachutes to snorkels to fins, they make. And then they make stuff you can swim in, goggles, caps, and most importantly, tech suits. And that's why we're here today. Now, I first saw Madwave tech suits when they sponsored a bunch of athletes back in the day, such as Vlad Morozov, Kirill Prigoda, and Ilya Shimanovic. They're actually based out of Finland, and a few months ago, they got in contact with me on Instagram and said they'd love to sponsor a video where I showcase some of their products on my channel, and that's exactly what today's video is. I have 3 Madwave tech suits from 3 different price points that are all awesome in their own right that I want to talk to you about, because I've tested them, so have my swimmers, and we've all loved them. Madwave sent me 3 different race suits to test out. The entry-level Revolution that comes in at €70, the mid-range body shell, which is €100, and the top-of-the-line 4 shell, which is €240. Although all of them have street prices that are way more affordable. All 3 of the suits are sized with letters instead of numbers. So for example, I wear the medium-sized suits. You might wear the small or extra small, or the large or extra large. I want to talk about all 3 suits they sent me today, but I want to start with the favorite of the bunch and the one that I've really enjoyed using the most, because I think it has the best price to performance ratio of almost any suit I've ever used. I'm talking about the mid-range body shell, which at €100 has so many flagship features, but is super affordable. If you're a parent looking for your kid's first race suit, or just someone that wants a suit they can use regularly all throughout the season, then the body shell should be top of your list. I say this because the material itself, made up of 66 polyamide and 34% elastane, is that of a flagship suit. It's papery, lightweight, and because it's been nanoplasma treated with a Teflon coating, is about as hydrodynamic as you can get. You can literally watch the water pour off the suit. The material itself is super light at 120 grams per meter squared. And because of that, you feel like you're wearing a really, really fast suit. The only thing that keeps this fairly affordable is the fact that it has stitched seams instead of bonded seams. And even the seams themselves are flat locked, so they're super low profile. On top of that, it has a high grade waistband, silicone grippers on the legs, and basically you feel like you're wearing a really, really good suit, and one that's way beyond its price. When you dive in, you feel the water repellency surge you on, and at the end of a race, you feel the compression hold your legs in place. When you're looking at the ever-inflated market of tech suits today, and you're looking at what you should buy for the upcoming season, I can't recommend one of these, or even 2 of these, enough to get through the main season, and then maybe you want to get a suit like the 4 shell when it comes to that championship meet in the summer. Talking of the 4 shell, let's talk about that suit next. The most expensive Madwave model I've got to talk about, the 4 shell, is objectively the best suit they've sent me by a country mile. Not only have I raced in this suit and loved using it, but I've let a range of my swimmers try it out, and all of them have given me the same feedback. It's a great suit, and one that can rival any option on the market. Its retail price of €240 is made even better by the fact the street price is way more affordable than that. And if you check some different retailers in your country, or even check out eBay listings, you can get yourself one of the best deals in tech suit history. Even as we come into the more mature aesthetic of this, we can see this suit is all business, with the black fabric, the gold seams, and even this extra detail of a carbon fiber seam down the back. Now, the material has a few awesome things going on. First of all, it's 56% polyamide and 44% elastane, and it has this poly cage around the outside, which helps add extra compression to your muscles as you swim. So many suits these days have targeted compression and different amounts of compression in different areas. But to be honest, most people just want solid compression through their suit, and that's exactly what this gives. I will say it's slightly more compression at the lower legs, just above the knees, because of just how tight the leg grippers are. And look how small this little hole is. You have to get your leg through that, and it's a bit of a challenge putting on. And everyone who I've had try this suit says exactly the same thing. The other super thing it's got going on is this Lotus technology. And basically, I don't really understand the intricacies of it, but the way that the water hits this suit, the angle of the material basically just repels water and pushes you forwards. It's a crazy effect, and one that I'm having to believe on the science, but you can even see it to the naked eye and feel it when you run your fingers across it. This suit has seen my swimmers hit massive PBs, win big titles, including Fritz at the Adam Peaty International meet last weekend, and it's even seen me set my season's best for the 100 freestyle. Compared to other models today, like the Finis Hydro X, which retails at twice the price, not only do I prefer this from a price to performance ratio, but I objectively prefer this to the likes of the Finis, straight up cost no object. The fact that this is still a cheap suit, yet still high quality, means that Madwave have got their priorities correct and are making great suits that you should check out. This is the Force Shell, and I've absolutely loved using it, and so have all my swimmers. Last but not least, we have the Revolution. This 70 euro suit is by far the most affordable, and it also has a different priority. Instead of it having the utmost performance, it looks at performance with longevity. If you've owned a tech suit before, you know that their lifespan isn't the longest, and after a few starts, you end up finding the suit quality deteriorate, the fabric stretch, and even come to die. The idea with this is it uses an extra life Lycra, so you can get a whole season out of this suit without it, well, getting slower. That's great, especially for someone who wants a beta suit that they can wear race after race, weekend after weekend, early season, or for someone who doesn't have a massive budget for suits and can't afford to be replacing their suit every other week. It's also great for those who haven't worn a race suit before and might be put off by how tight and uncomfortable some of the flagship options are. This is super comfy, and you feel really relaxed with great range of movement when wearing this, and you still feel, because of its water repellent treatment, some sort of speed when you dive in, and it does feel like a benefit or a boost compared to what you wear in training. The price of 70 euros isn't that much more than some high quality training jammers. So to think this is FINA approved and compliant with all the under 12 regulations across the world, and will increase your performance and will last an entire season, just means that, like all the other Madwave suits I've talked about today, has awesome price to performance ratios, and is a really, really cost-effective way to get your kid in a race suit and swimming faster than ever. So today, whoa. Come on. You can lead then. Go on, Kieran, you lead.
We've got many suits in here.
Good morning, guys. As part of this Madwave video that you're now watching, we have to do an unboxing, and this bag has just arrived from Finland via FedEx, and it feels like it's got a load in. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to pass the contents to Kieran, who's here on the training camp with me, and yeah, we'll see what we get, see what we're going to be talking about. At this point, I don't even know what the main video is going to be about, because, well, I don't know what's in the parcel. And the first thing we've got here, well, here we go. What's on that?
Got some Revolution jammers.
Revolution jammers. So I think this is one of their more budget-friendly model. Obviously, for the rest of the video, I'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is kind of like that first opening. We've got another pair of Revolution jammers here.
Two. Very nice.
What are these? Fine.
My thumb's stuck there.
Oh.
Gold ones.
Maybe we've got more of these here.
Are these all racing suits? Yeah, this one's.
This is called the Force Shell. This is called the Force Shell.
How are you getting in that, Sonny?
This is a size small. I've got multiple sizes, so I probably don't have to get in that one.
Jesus.
So that was the Force Shell. That's their flagship model. The Revolution is their lowest model, and then this is the in-between. This is called the Body Shell. And that's everything. We've got two Revolutions, two Body Shells, two Force Shells. Well, this is different. This is almost feels like it's got that carbon fibre weave. Doesn't feel like any other suits right off the bat though.
It's quite a funky design, isn't it?
Overall, Madwave have impressed me at every single corner. Between their 3 options, every one has a clear purpose and a clear reason why you should buy it. Whether or not you want the best longevity in a suit with the Revolution, the best price to performance with the body shell, or the utmost performance at a still great value price with the force shell, you have something that you could consider buying and be really happy you did. Madwave are a Finnish company who are making awesome products, and you really should check them out if you haven't already. I know I'm super glad I finally got round to doing it, and I've been super impressed with everything they do. I do want to thank Madwave for sponsoring the channel, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, consider subscribing to me, and I promise you there's going to be loads of good swimming content coming soon in the future. Thanks again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.